Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today I thought I would chit chat with you a little bit about the reasons why I am slowly building my movie collection. So stay tuned to hear my 3 reasons why I'm wanting to collect physical movies. So my first reason is a lot of these movies or TV shows will come with special features, deleted scenes, stuff like that you can't necessarily get through those streaming services. So for example, I just got my husband the Lord of the Rings the trilogy on Blu-ray for Christmas, and it was the extended edition of every movie. We've already watched the first 2, and we definitely noticed where the extended scenes were, and it's pretty cool. And a lot of the Disney movies also come with a lot of special features, so I like knowing that I may be getting some extra footage and features that aren't always available digitally. And reason number 2 is these services that we pay for, there's no guarantee that the same movies and shows are always going to be there. So just because we might have watched it one time, a few months later we might go to see if it's there again, and it may be gone. Also, those services don't always have all the movies that we're wanting to watch. I remember a couple years ago, my husband and I wanted to find Home Alone, and we couldn't find it on any of our streaming services that we were paying for. We pay for Hulu, Netflix, and Amazon Prime. And we weren't able to find it. So we finally did find it at a local store, bought it on DVD. But that's just an example where there's been times where we really want to see a movie and it's not available. And then maybe there's one that is available for a short amount of time and then it's gone. So if I have the physical movie, I don't have to rely on a streaming service. Now I know you could go to, like an iTunes, and actually buy the digital copy of it. But if I'm going to pay full price for something and not have a physical copy of it, I don't know if I'm going to do that. Which kind of leads me to my third reason. So reason number 1 is I just like having the physical copy. I like seeing the slip covers. I like being able to hold it in my hands, and I just feel like having a physical copy of something feels like I own it more than if I'd purchased it through a service digitally. And yeah, so there's just something about having physical copies. And then what's really neat too is I create this collection, and it's kind of this collection that I have created that kind of reflects my likes and my husband's likes and my kids' likes, and it's kind of like you can see what they enjoy and what they're into, and it's just kind of fun to look at. And I absolutely love Disney slipcovers. I think, they're pretty much all just beautiful. And so yeah, and that's something too that if I have these, I can always pass them down to my boys as they get older, or they're always there. So I just like having them. That's just for me. I feel like having a physical copy really makes me feel like I own it more so than if I was just to have it digitally. So those are my main reasons why I'm wanting physical copies of movies and why I'm building my movie collection. I just kind of recently had an epiphany of I want to get all these because there aren't stores out there anymore to go rent them. Everything is so digital and going streaming, and I didn't realize how harder it was to find movies in certain places. Even Costco, at least where we're at, they only had one movie that they were selling around Christmas time, and it used to be a whole side of by the books, and so that was crazy to me. And so it's just one of those things where I'm like, wow, it's reduced a lot, just like CDs. And because of that, I'm kind of going back thinking, what are some of my movies that I absolutely have loved throughout the years, or TV shows, and which ones do I want to make sure I have a copy of, because I don't want to have to rely on something else to make sure I have that copy. And so that's kind of my thought process and why I've become very passionate about getting a movie collection. And so yeah. So let me know what your thoughts are on physical media. What are your reasons for collecting movies, or maybe what are your reasons for wanting to just do it digitally? I totally get that there's a space issue when it comes to collecting anything physical, media-wise, and so you have to have space for it. And obviously it's a lot easier just to have it all digital, and there's a lot out there. There's so many, shows and movies that you can watch digitally too. So there's a lot of things out there for everybody. So I totally understand the digital aspect. It's just, for me, my personal preference is I would like to have the ones, at least that I love a lot, I want a physical copy of. But I totally I can understand the other viewpoints as well. So yeah, share what your thoughts are, and I'd love to hear them. All right, so I'm hoping you're having a great day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.